Oh, shit! No, Fuck! Hey!
Antioch, California. On the morning of June 30th, officers responded to Osprey Drive after a man called 911 threatening to kill his family. Due to past safety concerns at the residence, the Angelo Quinto Crisis Response Team could not be dispatched. As officers tried to make contact, 26-year-old Davis Barami refused to let them speak with his family and threatened to kill his neighbor. Police positioned themselves at a safe distance and asked Barami to approach. When he did, officers ordered him to stop, but instead, he pulled a large knife from his waistband and attempted to flank them before charging straight ahead.
Kneel on the ground for me, David.
Oh, shit. 40.
Hey! Hey!
Ceasefire. Oh, shit. 40.
Hey! Hey!
Despite efforts to de-escalate using less lethal rounds, Barami continued advancing. Officers fired their service weapons, striking him. Paramedics arrived shortly after, but Barami was pronounced dead at the scene.
Ceasefire. Drop the knife!
Drop the fucking knife!
Austin, Texas. On the morning of September 23, 2022, a child custody dispute escalated into a deadly standoff involving 33-year-old Antonio Gonzalez. Around 9:19 a.m., Austin police responded to a 911 call from a woman who reported that Gonzalez had shown a gun and that children were involved. Officers found Gonzalez on Brassey Street holding a handgun, which he pointed at his head and later tucked into his waistband. They attempted to de-escalate and gave repeated commands for him to surrender. Despite efforts from patrol officers, a crisis intervention officer, and a trained hostage negotiator, Gonzalez refused to comply. He made multiple suicidal threats, and the handgun remained visible. SWAT arrived around 10 a.m. and began evacuating nearby homes. For nearly 2 hours, negotiators tried to communicate through a loudspeaker and mobile phone, but Gonzalez remained armed and uncooperative.
Good pack.
You're on the ground!
Come around. Around that side.
Yep.
Stop! Stop the Bearcat! Good pack. Good pack. Come around. Around that side.
Yep.
At 11:51 a.m., SWAT officers used tasers and less lethal rounds, but they were ineffective. When Gonzalez reached for his gun, SWAT officer Coker fired and struck him. Officers provided aid, but Gonzalez was pronounced dead at 11:59 a.m. No civilians or officers were physically injured. While conducting a welfare check in Vittman, a pit bull charged at a deputy who had fallen. The officer fired one shot, injuring the dog. The incident is under investigation.
Oh,
Miami-Dade County, Florida, on June 17,
Eastbound 701 Street.
2025, around 5:15 p.m. Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office robbery intervention detail deputies attempted a traffic stop
Continuing
on a
eastbound
yellow
71
Corvette
passing
near
11.
Northwest 62nd Street and Northwest 22nd Avenue due to illegal window tint. The driver, 24-year-old Christopher LeBoy, fled at high speed, at times driving against traffic. Air support tracked him while ground units stayed nearby.
Red Charger, keep coming south. Keep coming south. I'm sorry, keep coming north and right off your right to your right. This is gonna be a dead end here, guys. But all right, he's moving again. 85 Street Road eastbound.
LeBoy briefly stopped at Northwest 85th Street and Northwest 5th Avenue to discard an object, then drove into an apartment complex and stopped. Exiting his car armed, he ran toward deputies. Deputy number 1 blocked his car and ordered him to drop the gun. LeBoy kept advancing, and the deputy fired. Deputies secured the weapon and gave medical aid.
Oh, shit! Drop the fucking gun! Drop the fucking gun! Drop the fucking gun! Oh, shit! Drop the fucking gun! Drop the fucking gun! Drop the fucking gun! I got him, sir. I got him. Put your hands behind your back. 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 Let's go.
LeBoy was pronounced dead at the scene. He had a loaded Sig Sauer P320. In his car, deputies found marijuana, baggies, and bottles of prescription promethazine, often misused in street drugs. No deputies or community members were injured. Anderson, Indiana. On the night of June 1st, 2024, deputies with the Madison County Sheriff's Department attempted to arrest 44-year-old Lataurus Harrison, who had violated his home detention and probation tied to past convictions for strangulation, domestic battery, and sexual battery. Harrison had been sitting in a parked vehicle on Fairview Street when deputies surrounded him.
Unlock the car! Unlock the car! We're gonna break the window. Unlock it.
Casey, you got him. Cover him. If you don't break it, I'll put him down.
Bad crossfire.
Bad.
He's reaching in the pocket. Got in the pocket.
Despite repeated commands to show his hands and exit the vehicle, Harrison remained uncooperative, talking on his phone and reaching toward his pocket. When he raised a handgun and pointed it at the deputies, Deputy Brizendine fired 10 shots, hitting him 7 times.
Put your hands out the door. On the wheel. Put your hands on the wheel. Put your hands up.
Emergency services were called immediately, but Harrison was later pronounced dead at the hospital. A handgun was recovered from the car, and authorities are now investigating how the convicted felon obtained the firearm.
You ready?
Reach in the pocket. Put it in your pocket. Stop. Hey. Hey, stop. Stop. Stop.
Get the fuck out!
Rockland County, New York. On January 3rd, 2024, at around 2:53 p.m., Troopers Stephen Masail and Ronald Raymond spotted a 2009 Mercedes E 350 on I-87 that matched the description of a vehicle linked to an attempted homicide earlier that day in Albany. The suspect, 35-year-old Rakeem Tillery, had allegedly shot a victim around 1 p.m. and fled southbound on the interstate.
Get off! Get the fuck down! Let go!
30.7 southbound, show you on the stop.
Hey! Fuck!
Hey, stay down! Stay the fuck down! Stay the fuck down! Oh, stay the fuck down! Stay the fuck down!
When troopers conducted a traffic stop, Tillery opened fire. Both troopers returned fire, fatally striking Tillery. Troopers Misael and Raymond, assigned to Troop T, SP Newburgh, were injured but later released from Westchester Medical Center. The original shooting victim was transported to Albany Medical Center for treatment.
Hey, let me see your hands.
Body camera footage from February 10th, 2021, captures a volatile standoff in Hotel Room 725. When officers arrived, they found the door slightly open and a man seated near the window. The officers immediately commanded him to raise his hands. Tensions rose quickly after they saw he was armed with a knife. One officer drew a taser, while another took cover with a handgun. Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, the man grew agitated, taunting officers, shouting, "Do you want to get stabbed?" and claiming the taser had no effect.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! I'll see! Shoot!
I don't feel shit. You for real, dog? You not taking me, bro.
Although struck multiple times with the taser, the man refused to surrender. He cursed, threw a flashlight at the officers, and dared them to shoot. The footage ends with officers still outside, urgently trying to de-escalate the chaos. San Diego, California. On a Sunday evening at SDPD headquarters, a chaotic and dangerous encounter unfolded in the Sallyport involving a suspect who slipped his handcuffs and fired a gun inside a patrol vehicle. The man, identified as 25-year-old Keith Bergman, had earlier been arrested at a downtown hotel after reportedly threatening to stab staff. Hotel security had pepper sprayed and detained him until officers arrived. He was found in possession of meth and stolen credit cards and taken to headquarters for processing.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Hands!
Let me see your hands right now. Let's back up. Let's back up.
While alone in the back of a patrol car, Bergman freed one hand from the cuffs, breached a plexiglass barrier, and accessed an officer's backup handgun. Security footage captured the tense moments as officers discovered he was armed. Despite multiple commands to drop the weapon, Bergman fired a shot through the rear glass, sending debris flying. He then exited the car, gun tucked in his waistband, and attempted to access other parts of the vehicle.
Show me your hands! Get out of the car! Yeah, out of the car! Get out of the car! Let's see your hands! Let's see your hands! Watch the crowd.
Guys, hands on his waistband!
Don't reach for the gun!
Hands on his waistband! He's leaning on that side! Leaning on that side, right there, he's got his face.
Let me see your hands! We're gonna get to the body! Come on!
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Hands!
Let me see your hands right now. Let me see your fucking hands. Bro, he's got a gun. He's got a gun.
Crossfire. Let's see your hands. Let's see your hands. Watch the crowd.
Guys, hands on his waistband!
Don't reach for the gun.
Shots fired.
Let me see your hands. You're gonna get to the body. Come on.
As he reached for the driver's door, an officer fired 4 shots. A K-9 was deployed, and Bergman was taken into custody. He received immediate medical attention and survived with non-life-threatening injuries. Menifee, California. On September 16, 2022, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex following a 911 call about a disruptive man. The suspect, later identified as Robert Ares, was reportedly yelling, swearing, and banging on walls, creating fear among nearby residents.
Shots fired, officer needs help. Shots fired, officer needs help.
What you got, buddy? I got 2 lines up.
Hey, come out with your hands up, man.
All right, bro. Let's see your head.
Come out. Come out with your hands up.
Body cam footage captured officers cautiously approaching the scene. When they knocked on the door, Ares suddenly appeared and, without warning, pointed a handgun directly at them, turning a routine disturbance call into a deadly threat.
Flat on the ground. Flat on the ground. You got it?
Yeah.
Listen. All right.
Reacting swiftly to the imminent danger, one officer fired, striking Ares and ending the threat. Officers immediately rendered medical aid until paramedics arrived. Ares was taken into custody, and no officers were injured during the incident.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, dude, put that back. Hey, dude.
Is that a gun, Bobby?
You want it up. You want it up.
7-5. My whole MVP.
Sacramento, California. In the early hours of July 14, 2025, Sacramento police responded to a disturbing 911 call from a man claiming he was armed with a sword and trying to kill his friend. Officers arrived around 1:45 a.m. and found the suspect outside his home on Occidental Drive, still armed. They began de-escalation efforts and called in crisis negotiators to assist.
What do you have in there? Okay, can you put it down? 7-5. He has a sword. He doesn't want to put it down. No, it's a new command. What's going on? Can you talk to me?
10-7 copy. Let me make sure you have some type of sleep talk there. I'll be around.
What's that?
I'm tired of living.
You're what?
I'm tired of living.
Okay, well, I don't want you to hurt yourself or anybody else. So how can we help you today? What happened?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm fine.
that's good.
For roughly 30 minutes, negotiators attempted to convince the suspect to surrender peacefully. Despite these efforts, the man eventually drew the sword from its sheath and aggressively advanced toward officers while swinging the weapon. Officers first responded with less lethal munitions, but when the threat continued, one officer discharged their firearm, striking the suspect at least once.
Put it down.
Let's check the house. This is not the answer. That's the wholehearted truth. Okay. That's good.
Who made it?
Fred, I can hear from your voice that you do. You do.
Mighty Mo. Come on.
Officers quickly moved in, disarmed and detained the man, and provided emergency medical aid until paramedics arrived. He was transported to the hospital in critical condition. The sword was recovered at the scene. Once medically cleared, he will face charges including assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer and resisting arrest. Linwood, California, June 9th, 2025. Just after midnight, deputies from the Century Sheriff's Station rushed to a home on Los Flores Boulevard following reports of a burglary in progress. Inside, 45-year-old Federico Rodriguez had broken in and was still in the residence with the victim. Deputies spotted him through a window, appearing to hold scissors, and quickly formed a tactical plan to rescue the victim, including breaching the home through a bedroom window.
Yeah.
Yeah, scissors on top? Oh, scissors. Okay, we're ready to go. Over.
As a deputy broke the window, they heard screams and witnessed Rodriguez stabbing the victim. Deputies forced entry and found Rodriguez kneeling in a hallway, repeatedly stabbing the victim with a knife. In response, one deputy opened fire, striking Rodriguez and stopping the attack.
Cheers for a minute.
With the threat neutralized, deputies pulled the victim to safety and rendered aid to Rodriguez until paramedics arrived. He was transported to a hospital, but later died. The victim survived, and no deputies were injured. A knife was recovered at the scene. Brooklyn, New York. On May 13th, 2025, officers Humph and Jeffrey Catani responded to a 911 call about a man threatening someone inside a building near Christopher and Pitkin Avenues. The caller identified 25-year-old Damon Lowther and led officers to the apartment.
Copy 148 Central. Taser additional. Taser deployed Central. Central.
Oh, he went to the back door.
Inside the foyer, as officers spoke with Lowther, he suddenly pulled a large knife from his waistband and advanced. Officer Catani deployed his taser, but Lowther continued approaching with the weapon.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bro. Come on.
Bro, who?
Listen.
You gonna have to put a bullet in me. Put a bullet in me. Miss.
Officer Humph then fired 2 shots, striking Lowther. He was taken into custody and transported to Brookdale Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Fort Collins, Colorado. On July 1st, 2017, 19-year-old Jeremy Holmes was fatally shot by police near the Colorado State University campus after refusing to drop a large hunting knife. Officers repeatedly pleaded with him to disarm as he walked toward them, saying phrases like, "Kill me now," and "My life is over."
Drop the knife! One at gunpoint, here's a knife! Drop the knife! Do it now! Drop the knife! Drop it! On the ground! Drop the knife! Now! Drop the knife! I don't want to hurt you. Please drop the knife! Jeremy, drop the knife!
Holmes's mother had called 911 earlier, warning that her son, who struggled with mental illness, was threatening to harm family and force a police shooting. As he suddenly charged Officer Morris, both responding officers opened fire, striking Holmes 6 times. His family later viewed the body cam footage.
Drop the knife, man!
Donald! Put it down! Taser, taser!
Just pop it down for me.
East Sussex, England. Police responded to a call about 92-year-old Donald Burgess, a one-legged man in a wheelchair holding a butter knife. Within 2 minutes, officers pepper sprayed him, struck him with a baton, and deployed a taser.
Put it down. Put it down. Donald, put it down.
Seriously?
Last chance.
Can you hold that door? I'll get a good one.
Donald, put it down. Put it down now. Come on.
Last chance.
Right. Put it down.
The elderly man, frail and disoriented, died weeks later. The incident sparked outrage, with many questioning whether the force used was necessary or a tragic case of overreaction against someone clearly vulnerable.
Donald! Put it down! Put it down!
Taser, taser!
Southfield, Michigan. Around 3 a.m. on July 1, 2025, a 911 call alerted police to two men stealing tires from a Ford F-150. The suspects fled in a rented Chrysler Pacifica, commonly used by thieves for hauling stolen parts. Southfield police pursued the van as it sped through neighborhoods and eventually crashed into a police cruiser, injuring two officers.
Subject failing on foot.
The driver, 31-year-old Trichon Micaiah, fled on foot and jumped into a nearby pond to evade capture. When officers met him on the opposite bank, he jumped back in and attempted to swim away, but soon surrendered. His accomplice, 51-year-old Prince Madison, was found hiding in the back of the vehicle. Both men, who have lengthy felony records, were arrested and charged with larceny from a motor vehicle. Micaiah also faces a third-degree fleeing and eluding charge. Bail was set at $50,000 for Micaiah and $5,000 for Madison. Both must wear GPS tethers if released. In the early morning of May 17, 2020, Pasco, Washington witnessed a chilling escalation of violence. Two cousins, Miguel Angel Montalvo, 21, and Juan Manuel Montalvo, 25, already wanted for the murder of 29-year-old Luis Alexander Contreras, returned to the same East Louis Street home where the killing occurred just 2 weeks earlier. Instead of hiding, they kicked in the door and opened fire once again on the residents inside.
Okay. Right where that blue car's at?
Police responded swiftly, locating the suspects inside a vehicle near the scene. As officers approached and ordered them to disarm, the cousins refused and fired first, forcing police to shoot back.
Two suspects down, one still firing. Stop moving! Show me your hands! Shoot him, reload! Put the gun down! Drop the gun! Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Hey, where'd one go? I think we're north. Hey, we got one down here. Maybe one ran north. Miguel,
Now I got two subjects down.
I can't see the second.
I'm coming at you from the west in the alley by the suspects. Coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna go in through the side house here, the yellow house.
Yellow house just to the...
There's a gate. Just follow me back there. Okay.
The first one here.
They want to move them out if possible.
Whatever cover you need us to do.
Well, let's take them behind your car.
Yeah.
One suspect died on the spot. The other was critically injured, treated, and later booked into the Franklin County Jail on murder charges. No officers were harmed in the shootout. This wasn't an attempt to erase evidence. It was a deliberate, brutal return to the scene, seemingly intended to finish what they had started with even more bloodshed. It began as a quiet night until chaos erupted in an instant, turning a routine call into a life-threatening encounter.
Which way? This way? Yeah, go through there, go through there. Hey! Stop! Hey, turn on your stomach.
Reno police responded to a report of a stabbing. When officers arrived, they found blood smeared outside the door and a terrified woman desperately calling for help. As they stepped inside, the suspect suddenly lunged at them with a knife, leaving no time to de-escalate.
What are you doing? Hands up! Hands up!
Looks like that. Come here, come here. Hang out here. Hang out right here.
I came out of the hospital, sir.
Okay, hang out right here.
I just came out of the hospital.
Stay
Stay
there.
Right there.
Hands up. Oh.
Don't move.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, put the net down. Put the net down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
What fucking move? Don't fucking move!
Don't move. Don't move.
Don't move! Don't move! Shut up! Don't fucking move!
Hey, don't move. Don't
Don't
move.
fucking move!
Don't move.
Don't move! Stay back, guys.
Don't move.
Stay back. Let's get stay back.
Faced with an immediate threat, officers fired their weapons, fatally striking the suspect and bringing the violent situation to an end within seconds.
Don't move! Don't move! Shut up! 7 more units, Reno. Don't fucking move! Don't move! Don't fucking move! Don't move!
Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car!
East Hartford, Connecticut. On May 19th, 2024, police responded to a report of a man threatening a tow truck operator with a gun. As officers arrived, the suspect jumped into a white Infiniti and fled, striking a patrol car in the process.
Twenty hit my car.
Stop it! Stop it!
Yo! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car!
Stop the car! Stop it!
I'll play quite like you.
36, start that way.
In his reckless escape, he plowed into 2 adults holding children, knocking all 4 to the ground. The terrifying moment unfolded in seconds, putting innocent lives, especially the children's, at grave risk. The suspect's desperate flight highlights how quickly a volatile situation can spiral into chaos and endanger the public.
Stop the car!
Stop the car!
Oh, fuck!
Under the influence, great.
Sun Valley, California. On May 26, 2025, a fatal crash occurred on the 10,900 block of West Satakoy Street, involving an LAPD patrol vehicle and a civilian car. Officers were responding to a call involving a protective order when a civilian vehicle turned left onto Cleon Avenue, directly into the path of the patrol car traveling eastbound.
You are disconnected the line from Tom Anderson voice calls.
Oh, fuck!
The police vehicle struck the driver's side of the car, trapping 91-year-old Jose inside. Firefighters used hydraulic tools to free him, but despite their efforts, he was pronounced dead at the scene. According to friends, Jose had just picked up desserts for his family, a long-time tradition.
You're good?
Yeah.
The two LAPD officers were transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and are expected to recover. Body-worn camera footage from the incident was released by the LAPD and confirmed the sequence of events. Farmington, New Mexico, May 15th, 2023. Just one day before his high school graduation, 18-year-old Bo Wilson stepped outside not with a cap and gown, but with an AR-15 in his hands. What unfolded next shattered a peaceful neighborhood in just 10 minutes.
In the Navajo, be advised, this guy is right in front of the church. Oh, I see him. Get behind the car, sir. Get behind the car now. Good. I have eyes on the suspect. He's walking south.
Gunfire echoed through the streets as Wilson opened fire at random. Behind the bullets were real lives. 79-year-old Shirley Voida shot inside her car. Nearby, 97-year-old Gwendolyn Schofield and her daughter, 73-year-old Melody Ivy, were killed without warning.
Right on the White House. Right on the White House. White House on the left side. Left front. Hey, please, get out of the way. Get gun fire. Oh, shit. 34 Zoe, go ahead. What's the door?
Where'd he go?
Get back inside, people! Get back inside, people! Hands to your hands! I'm good! Subject's down! Subject is down! Cease fire! Cease fire!
Move up. Single shot.
Hey! We're securing! 2-8, shots been fired by police. We're at 713 North. Do not move! Do not move! Here, cuffs right here. Cuff him. Here we go.
Farmington police rushed in and stopped Wilson before more lives were lost. 3 generations gone in minutes. A teenager on the brink of adulthood chose violence over a future. Southfield, Michigan. On January 31st, 2025, at around 9:30 a.m., a man called 911 to report a carjacking outside his home in the 21,000 block of Negaunee. While sitting in his driveway, The victim was approached by a young man in a hoodie who demanded the keys to his blue 2022 Chevy Trailblazer. The suspect, later identified as 19-year-old hubby Marion III, calmly said, "Relax, just give me the keys," before taking off in the vehicle. Officers quickly located the stolen SUV and initiated a pursuit. The chase ended near the 23,000 block of Samoset when Marion lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a ditch.
You got. Crashed out.
Put the gun on him. Put the gun on him.
As he attempted to flee on foot with a gun in hand, one of the police cruisers struck him, allowing officers to take him into custody immediately. Marion was not injured and now faces multiple felony charges, including armed carjacking and fleeing police. On September 4th, 2023, at around 1:11 p.m., deputies from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department East Station responded to a report of an armed suspect in Los Angeles, California.
Show me your fucking hands now! Show me your hands! Stop right there! Stop right there now! Show me your hands!
According to the 911 call, a man had entered a gas station, grabbed several items, then pulled a handgun from his backpack and held it in plain view as he fled the scene. The alarming nature of the report prompted an immediate law enforcement response.
Fucking hands now! Show me your fucking hands now! Show me your hands! Show me your fucking hands now! Show me your hands! Stop right there!
The suspect was later identified as 32-year-old Eduardo, a resident of Commerce. The incident remains under investigation as deputies continue working to gather more information and determine his whereabouts.
Keep your hands where I can see them now! Hands! Your hands! Let me see your hands! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Stop! Stop!
In the early hours of April 1st, 2025, in St. Petersburg, police stopped 65-year-old Marina DeFilippo for running a red light. After a brief exchange, she suddenly fled, brandishing a firearm and ignoring all commands to stop.
On board. 703, can I have a routine on board? CIA. Nick.
Front driver's side tire is completely flat. It's about to flail off in here a couple seconds. Pulling up to a stop at 177th Avenue West. 177th Avenue West, Gulf Boulevard.
Despite police efforts to contain the situation, DeFilippo remained inside her vehicle, refusing to comply. Officers, using the PA system and radio, repeatedly ordered her to drop the weapon as tensions escalated.
Let me confirm if I see that right hand again. Oh, she's going again. She's moving. She's moving. She's on. Hey guys. Oh, hey, get back.
Authorities deployed an armored MAP vehicle to block her path, but she crashed into a patrol car, injuring an officer. Remarkably, even after being shot 3 times, she continued driving before crashing into another police vehicle.
Bring back off a little bit and get back in position. 10 ramps are pinned from the front and another total from behind.
Stop! Stop! Ceasefire! Stop fire! Oh, yeah. Oh. Firearm, right hand!
Though injured, suffering wounds to her right hand, her injuries were not life-threatening. Defying expectations, she turned what could have been a quiet day into a dramatic ordeal, reminiscent of a live news broadcast.
What's on you, dude?
Hey, stay in your vehicle. Hey, hey!
Tehama County, California, on October 15th, 2023. A routine welfare check on a disabled vehicle turned violent when a California Highway Patrol officer approached a car on southbound Interstate 5 near Flores Avenue. The driver, 39-year-old Joseph Michael Pate, refused to lower his window and instead exited the vehicle and opened fire on the officer. The officer returned fire, striking Pate.
Hey, can you roll down your window? Hey, stay in your vehicle. Hey, hey! 802, 802, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. 1199. 802, I cannot tell. It's blacked out windows. Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Do not do it! Ah! Ah!
We have air option as well.
802, I'm hit. 802, I'm hitting the leg. 802, I'm hitting the leg. He's taking off with a patrol vehicle.
Just 2 minutes later, Pate fired again, hitting the officer multiple times. He then stole the officer's patrol car and fled, swerving dangerously through traffic. At one point, dashcam footage showed Pate cutting off an 18-wheeler, causing it to overturn. The stolen patrol vehicle later caught fire, forcing Pate to flee on foot. Pate was eventually apprehended and transported to a hospital, where he later died. The truck driver sustained only minor injuries. Remarkably, the CHP officer, a 10-year veteran who was shot in the abdomen, shoulder, and leg, has since made a full recovery and returned to duty.
Fire's coming.
Yes, that's good.
Hey, look. Don't move, Pop. Hey, how you doing today? Doing all right. I took milk off.
On August 28, 2020, a routine patrol on I-555 in Pope County, Arkansas, took a dangerous turn when Trooper Blaine Middleoff was overtaken by a black car with expired Florida tags. Upon initiating a traffic stop, the unmistakable scent of marijuana signaled a larger issue.
Take a seat on the bumper here, okay? Hey, look. Don't move, Bob. Stay right here. Hold on. He got that gun. Go.
When asked to step out, the suspect abruptly fled, sparking a high-speed pursuit that reached speeds of 120 miles per hour. Weaving through traffic and evading capture, the suspect's escape was short-lived. After several attempts, a precise pit maneuver stopped the vehicle just 3 miles from the stop. A search revealed 168 grams of marijuana, over $7,000 in cash, and several loaded firearms. Randy Blackburn was arrested, marking the end of a perilous chase.
Hold the shelf. Hold to the shelf. Yeah. Better.
Don't you move! Don't you move! Down, down! Down, down! Down, down! Down, down! Get your damn hand! Damn hand! Roger Romeo! Roger Romeo! Okay! Shut up! Shut up! What the hell you run from me? Get out! On the ground! Hurry the fuck out! He's got a dog. He's got a dog.
On the evening of January 24th, 2025, in Atlanta, Georgia, the city's usually calm Peachtree Street became the backdrop for a thrilling police pursuit. The Atlanta Police Department's ACE unit, working alongside the aviation unit, tracked a stolen vehicle racing through the streets, transforming an ordinary night into a cinematic chase.
Go get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. All right, 5056. GSP's gonna be in pursuit of that vehicle. Mom's.
All right, we're overhead. Shit, towards Peachtree. I got eyes on the canine. I'm looking for Buddy here. All right, I got him. We're running northbound, 37 Standish Avenue, running northbound. Next cross, it's going to be off of Peachtree and Standish. Currently running through a parking lot. Hey, pushing towards Peachtree.
The pursuit reached its climax when the suspects ditched the vehicle and attempted to flee on foot. A K-9 unit was deployed, and the aerial team maintained a constant visual, directing ground officers with precision.
Get the fuck out! Get on the ground! Get the fuck out of the stump right now!
Alright, I got eyes on the canine. I'm looking for Buddy here.
Shut the fuck up!
Alright, I got him. We're running north. Running back westbound towards Standish Avenue.
One suspect, realizing escape was futile, surrendered quickly. Meanwhile, the other two tried to evade capture by hiding inside a trash can, a bold but ultimately useless move.
Oh, I got one of them jumping in a dumpster here, 1720.
Out! Get out! Get out! On the ground! Hurry the fuck out! On the ground! On the ground!
Kobe Johnson, Alonzo Longmire, and Keontae Hurd were arrested and charged with entering an auto, burglary, and criminal trespass. Officers recovered 2 firearms, a service belt, and various stolen items. The investigation remains ongoing.
Get on the ground! On the ground!
The dumpster.
Get on the ground!
Hands up. He's complying with orders.
Hey, hold on. Hey, have him come back to us.
October 14th, 2024. North Little Rock, Arkansas. At approximately 2:01 a.m., while assisting the North Little Rock Police Department near the intersection of West Broadway and Main Street, officers were alerted to a blue Dodge Challenger that had previously fled from authorities. The vehicle was soon located near Main Street and 5th Street. The suspect vehicle made a sharp turn westbound onto West Broadway, accelerating to speeds of approximately 85 miles per hour. As it approached the intersection of North Maple Street, the driver ignored a red light, continuing at high speed. As the vehicle neared the Broadway Bridge, officers executed a precision pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle to spin counterclockwise and come to a stop at the intersection. The driver, later identified as Cav Polite, was swiftly apprehended without incident. He was taken into custody and turned over to the North Little Rock Police Department for further processing. Camden County, Georgia. On the morning of October 16, 2023, a Camden County Sheriff's deputy pulled over 53-year-old Leonard Cure on I-95 near the Georgia-Florida line for driving over 100 miles per hour and reckless driving. The deputy immediately ordered Cure out of the vehicle. Cure complied but questioned the stop and asked if there was a warrant for his arrest. The deputy warned that he would be tasered if he didn't cooperate.
Careful, change your order. Thank you.
Step out! Step out! Get out! Get out! Put your hands back here. I ain't doing shit. Put your damn hands back here. Who are you? Staff Sergeant of the Sheriff's Office. My name is Yahweh. I don't care. Step to the rear of this vehicle.
Cure was tasered and ordered to put his hands behind his back. A physical altercation followed, during which Cure grabbed at the deputy's face and back. The deputy deployed his taser a second time, struck Cure with a baton, and ultimately fired one shot into Cure's abdomen.
Hands on the back of that truck. Back of the truck. Both hands. Turn around. And what? Am I going hands behind your back? Yes, you're going to jail. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Hi. Too late. Camden, shots fired. Too late. Shots fired, Camden. Stay down. Do not get up. Stay down. Stay down.
The deputy called for backup as Cure collapsed. Paramedics and officers arrived quickly and performed CPR before transporting Cure to a hospital. Cure was previously exonerated in 2020 after serving 16 years for a wrongful armed robbery conviction in Florida. He had received an $817,000 settlement for his imprisonment. A dangerous suspect appeared on a road leading toward the highway, prompting police to respond with swift precision. Officers quickly tightened the perimeter, sweeping every intersection and alleyway, fully aware that an intense and potentially high-risk pursuit was imminent.
We got it from the county. Yeah, we got it right
a 911 call advising there was a black male with a light-colored shirt laying on the ground on the on-ramp to northbound I-75 from Miami Gardens Drive, upbound in that area to see if they can find it. Also checking the camera. Getting up at 57 Avenue, Palmetto Palmetto. Eastbound on 163, eastbound on 163. Eastbound on 163 from 57. He is in the area that we can do it. Description of the vehicle? You back, guy at the hotel. Right. Maybe a green SUV. A green Honda SUV. Location, 895. Quebec, Yankee Hotel, Victor 62, and he's gonna get back on 23. He's doing it. Okay, two people talking at the same time. 895 primary. Go. Southbound on 47 from 826. Southbound 47 from 826. He took up on 895 and he almost ran him over. 895?
As the suspect accelerated, weaving recklessly through traffic in a desperate attempt to escape, law enforcement maintained relentless pressure. Just as it seemed the suspect might break through, a sudden and forceful collision brought the chase to a dramatic end. Boxed in by police units, the suspect had nowhere left to run. The reckless attempt at evasion was over, and calm was finally restored to the shaken area. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. On Monday, August 29th, 2022, around 3:23 p.m., officers from the Glendale Police Department located a stolen Volkswagen in the 4800 block of Northport, Washington Road. The vehicle had been reported stolen during a home invasion and armed robbery in Milwaukee.
Driver's got an orange hat on. Yeah, stop up ahead. Northbound Port, it's gonna go east on Marne, Let's loosen it. East on Marne. It's got no tire. East on Marne past Iroquois. Nope. All right, I'll call it. We're southbound. Speeds are 35. 6 minutes lead, so pit is imminent here. No traffic. On the way, we'll be at Capital. All right, still, here comes pit. Here comes the pit, and off road into the park, and they're gonna be bailing here. One for you, 184. We do immediately.
When officers attempted to stop the vehicle, the suspects fled, prompting a pursuit through the area. After several minutes, an officer executed a successful pursuit intervention technique, PIT, bringing the chase to an end without further incident.
We're still northbound on the sidewalk for the park here. Hit a pole. We're going to be coming out onto Hampton. Squads coming out onto Hampton. It's still northbound. Comfort, still northbound. We're going to come out onto Hampton. It's 768. It's losing a lot of the southbound. Here we go. Hit that bill.
716, crash, Hampton and Pacific Park.
4 suspects were taken into custody: a 35-year-old woman, an 18-year-old woman, a 16-year-old boy, and a 14-year-old boy, all residents of Milwaukee. Charges are expected to be presented to the district attorney's office, including reckless endangering safety and fleeing or eluding an officer.
Correction, we're going back.
A tense police chase through the streets of Jonesboro, Arkansas, ended in dramatic fashion when an SUV flipped over in an attempt to evade the law. The incident began when an Arkansas State police officer attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a Mazda Tribute on East Nettleton Avenue in Craighead County. However, the driver ignored commands and sped away, setting off a high-speed pursuit.
The last teams are in South on Range towards Nettleton.
I'm going down check there.
What was that, 28? Boy, David William, 49 Adam. Right there, turning east on Nettleton, right there. That should be advised, State Police is now primary. We are not 10% within
14 dollars.
Hey, 14.
Jennifer Evelyn Flea, I was just around the corner. I'm catching up to it. We're eastbound Nettleton. Turn south on Elmwood.
In a desperate attempt to escape, the driver recklessly drove the Mazda through parts of the city. The vehicle traveled at dangerous speeds, ran stop signs, and even crossed into oncoming traffic lanes, endangering other road users. The chase continued as the vehicle turned into a quiet residential area, where the driver made a sharp U-turn.
1020.
Nettleton Elmwood. Hands on your back. Hands on your back. Don't move. Got him. Hands on your back. Hey.
3 and 14, give me an update.
Hey, right here.
I don't know if it got out. He foot bailed after he rolled over. I deployed my taser. We're 10-15.
10-4, are you good?
I'm 10-4. When he ran around me, he was going through a yard. When he hit the roadway, he rolled over.
It was during this risky U-turn that the driver lost control of the SUV, causing it to crash into a brick retaining wall and flip over. Immediately after the crash, the suspect, later identified as Kristen Hickey, jumped out of the overturned vehicle and ran away. However, officers quickly arrived and arrested Hickey. Thankfully, no injuries were reported in the dramatic incident. Join us for our thrilling shoots if you crave more heart-pounding action and breathtaking excitement. Don't go anywhere, because we're just getting started. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned so you don't miss out on the next shocking moments coming your way soon.